Time to take a trip on the night bus. I'm Professor Voqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
Nothing has changed since the last time we were together. You can see, placed that one image, which was the Hermione that I got the fragment for, and I've done none of the things. No tonic, have seen no brilliant foundables around my house, and I haven't left my house since that time, and haven't gone into any wizarding challenges at all. So, normally I go and do the tonic for trace detection, and I always do the foundables first, everything but the fortress, and then I usually finish up on the fortress. But it's been raining off and on, and it's supposed to continue to rain today, so we're actually going to flip it around, and we're going to get on the night bus and win a wizarding challenge in my highest unlock chamber, and then get rid of the 15 formidable foes. Along the way, though, I'm going to use brilliant runestones on the chambers that I solo, just so it's quicker, easier, and try to get Death Eater fragments so it can place the image, which will help me with the place 5 brilliant Hall of Prophecy pages in the registry. So do that, so then the only thing left will be using the tonic and just returning brilliant foundables, so I can just kind of burn through those. At least that's the plan. We'll see. We'll see how far we get with the images. Definitely going to finish up the formidable foes and the wizarding challenge. Hopefully. Here we are getting ready to take the night bus. I did, luckily, before I left yesterday's video, before I left the area I was in, I'm at 251 out of 235 energy. So for me, I'm above max because I've already collected my 20, which lets me go over, you know, that type of thing. And because I can't replenish here, there's no reason not to go over. I'll use it soon enough, and if anything spawns around my house, I can just pick up the energy then. But anyway, formidable foes. Formidable foes. Where are we going for formidable foes? We're going between Ruins 5. I always talk about Ruins 5 to Tower 5. Oh, nice. Tower Chamber 4's got 4 people in it. But for me, usually I go to Tower Chamber 1. Tower Chamber 1. I could do Ruins 5. I could do Tower 2. It really doesn't matter. Tower Chamber 1. It's almost always 3 foes, almost always, and I can run through them pretty quickly, not too much energy use, and I seem to get formidable foes a reasonable amount of time. During the time I'm looking for formidable foes, I will be looking at Dark Chamber 5, and essentially I'm trying to make sure I can get that done when there's a group there. So I'll just check if there's a group ready to go. I'll try to go in until I get it done. Then I'll just exclusively do Tower Chamber 1. So right now there's nobody in there. There was, I know, just a second ago. People keep jumping in and out. So I don't know. You know what? Let's go in and let's use a Care of Magical Creatures Runestone level 4. There's a couple things I need there. Let's just go in and wait and see if I can get a group. I've seen people bouncing in and out, and if they don't like the makeup of the group, they immediately leave, that kind of thing. So, by the way, you might notice my professor score has gotten a little higher. I've decided my restricted section books, instead of worrying about the SOS node, I'm just going to go ahead and finish out my professor tree. I'm still not even a max professor. I've skipped things like accuracy versus pixies because I haven't found it to be a problem. Have I had pixies dodge me? Yes. Has it been a problem? No. It'll dodge me once, maybe twice. I end up taking it down, get back to the battle, werewolves, all that stuff. I still am able to do my role. It might just eat up a little bit of time, but it's not been a problem. So stuff like that on my tree, I just didn't bother with. Defense breach when my foe has 2 or more hexes, that sort of thing. I just haven't bothered. I have 3 left. It's going to take me 3 more events. I've already spent the books on this event. There's a couple people. Nice. We have 1 of each, so we're already looking good. But in my combat training on the professor tree, I've got 3 left. So in 3 more events, I'll just spend those 15 restricted section books and just max it out, and then I can not worry about that until they hopefully introduce some new lessons. Arg. So here I am. You know, we had all 3, and there's only like 20-something seconds left. Not the greatest. Maybe a couple people will jump in at the end here and be okay with joining. We'll see. I'm going to leave probably, yeah, as I say, we're all ready to leave around then. All right. So let's head over to Tower Chamber 1. So back here at Tower Chamber 1, there's a couple people in it. So I'm just going to go to Runes Chamber 5 and use my Department of Mysteries runestone. And we're just going to go in on our own. So unfortunately, the first 2 I fought were common, and now my 3rd one here is imposing. So it literally is dodging around the 2 stars, which is what we're really looking for. Although we didn't get a formidable foe, it wasn't completely without merit, because I did get a masked Death Eater fragment, and if I get 3 of those, that gets me the image, which then lets me help with that last part of the task. So let's go right back into Tower Chamber 1, Battle of There we go. Using the Brilliant Runestone, going back in. Oh, look at that, right off the bat, Formidable Pixie. So Formidable Pixie, and look, back to an Imposing Pixie, and you can see the Werewolf that just appeared as common, so we're gonna get one out of this, so that's good. By the way, if you haven't ever noticed, Imposing Pixies go to the left first. All the other Pixies go up to the right first. Imposing, they like to float to the left. And if you know that, it does make it a little easier. Obviously, it's not so difficult, but there you go. All right, so one Formidable foe down. Did not get another Death Eater fragment, but that's okay. So Tower Chamber 1's got someone in it. I'll just go to Ruins 5. I really will bounce between these two because of the speed at which you can usually get through it. All right, just finished off this common Dark Wizard, had an Imposing Dark Wizard, and then had a common also at the beginning. So again, common, imposing, common, and no fragment. So that, besides, obviously, the other stuff I got, as for this event, that was a wasted fortress trip, unfortunately. Summons in Tower 1, going back in with my Brilliant Runestone to Ruins 5. We'll see if we can get one in here. So let me show you this right now. I can tell you, so I'm in Ruins 5, and just having run it so many times, and I haven't done this for all the chambers, but for Ruins 5, can almost guarantee, up in the corner, you see it says 4 out of 4 foes. I know I'm going to face 4 foes. It's only Ruins 5. They're all going to be common. Because if one of them was harder than common, I would only have 3 foes. The fact that there's 4 means everything I'm about to fight is going to be common. So it's kind of a bummer because you get in there, and now I've got to finish out this fortress. Most of them should be about 1 shot, but it just means, hey, you're about to do this, and you're not going to get a Formidable foe. And there we go. I just finished it up. It was 4 commons. It threw a couple of common Dark Death Eater, common Dark... Oh, nice. Mass Death Eater fragment. Common Death Eater, common Dark Wizard, common Werewolf, and common Pixie. So yeah, 4. I'm always going to get that. Now, the Fanged Frisbee, that 14 out of 25, I believe when I think that's the only thing I have left on that page. So when I do get to 25, I will get to Prestige that. So that's going to be nice. Let's go check Dark 5 real quick. Nobody's currently in it, so I will just... And I know I could start it, but then I'd have to wait. So I'm going to go back to Tower Chamber 1, use another Brilliant Runestone. Arg! The Night Bus is very busy today. I keep trying to get into chambers where I can just solo it, and people keep jumping in. So I'm over at Ruins 5. Tower Chamber 1 was busy. Imposing Urkling. So just finished up that chamber. It was an Imposing Urkling and 2 commons, which I will say in this chamber... Nice, another Fanged Frisbee. In this chamber... When I get 3 foes in, oh nice, Death Eater Fragment. So I'm going to go place that image. But anyway, when I'm in either Ruins 5 or Tower 1, it seems to be the case in that chamber where if I get an Imposing, I'm going to get an Imposing and 2 commons. If there's 3 foes, It's just, there's only a certain number of combinations that can come out to the right difficulty level for that chamber when you get an Imposing. So what I really would like is, sometimes if I get a common... and it's 3 foes, sometimes I can get 2 Formidable foes. 2 Formidable and 1 common ends up, I think, being the right one for either Ruins 5 or Tower 1. Again, I just keep popping back in and out of those to get those. Over here at the registry, Mass Death Eater image is ready to be placed. It's not green starred yet either, so I'm going to go and place that image. So now I've got 2 images out of the 5 I need. Yep, it just popped up at the top. Oh, it was green starred, actually. I saw it was up to the left. I didn't see the green star readily noticeable, but it was right there. Actually, there's a Brilliant Foundable right here, so there's no reason for me not to get it. It's a herring. All morning, I've been trying to find Brilliants at my home here, opening up the game just to see, and I'll usually see 1 spawn. It's maybe a Hogwarts, Magical Games and Sports, Ministry of Magic. It just hasn't been any Brilliant stuff, so cool. Well, that's 1 toward the 45. Hey, there's some energy. Now I can pick that up. Yep. Even cooler is, and I'm not even going to pick it up now because I don't need it and I can just save it forever. But over in my dailies, because I just picked up that energy, now I can pick up 20 more energy to boost it. But I may do that later when I'm out and about if I really just need some energy for something. Or if during Fortress here I get low, I can go ahead and do that. All right, well, let me go ahead and just run Tower 1 and Ruins 5 a bunch more times. I'll show you some highlights of it, and then we'll get back together when I'm done with those 15 Formidable foes. I've run about 5 more fortresses, and I've only seen 1 Formidable foe. I don't remember the composition of all of those chambers, but I do know 1 chamber actually had 2 Imposings, so I was like, oh my gosh, it just keeps dodging back and forth. But another one actually had an Imposing, and then a common, and I expected another common to pop up, but it was a Formidable, so that is possible. But then on 2 of them, I think it was 2 different chambers. I got an imposing and 2 commons. That seems to be more common. But anyway, I did get 3 Death Eater fragments, so I wanted to stop and place that image. So we're going to go ahead and place that image, which again is something I need to do anyway. So that's 3 images placed out of the 5. So honestly, I might get to the 5 images just on these if I keep using the Brilliant Port keys, which there's no reason for me not to, except, yeah, I could be getting family fragments, but while I'm trying to accomplish this task, throw brilliance at it. And if I do get all 5 images, then I probably would go ahead and switch over to other runestones from family fragments that I need on certain pages. So over here on the special tasks, I'm 2 out of 15 on Formidable Foes. I have not had very good luck. Since the last time we did this, I had pretty good luck at this, if you recall. It seemed I was getting I don't know, it was like every 2 out of 3 I was getting a Formidable Foe. But not so much this time. But we're going to run enough. It might all start to even itself out, and I might get a little better rate. And then 3 out of 5 on the images, so we're getting close there. But, and I haven't done the Dark Chamber 5 yet, I still am not seeing groups in there. And when I do sometimes see 2 people in there, I go in, and then I'm the 3rd professor. So I, of course, don't want to clog it up with professors, so I go ahead and leave. So that's happened a couple times, so you didn't even see that. I don't bother to record those. But I have been inside all day, so I am going to go run some errands, do a couple other things, and we'll meet back here a little bit later tonight, and we're going to go ahead and run the rest of these fortresses. So I may actually get, I won't use a tonic most likely, but I'll probably get at least a couple brilliant foundables, I imagine, while I'm out and about. So we'll put a little dent in that. But I'll see you guys in a little while. It is now tomorrow from where I just left you a second ago. Unfortunately, YouTube truncated my last upload yesterday, which I did figure out. I thought it was something on my end, but it turned out no. My laptop had rendered it properly. Everything was good, and when I put it up to YouTube, it was correct in every way. And YouTube, for some reason, cut about 3 minutes off of it. But that took me most of yesterday evening to fix, just to get it, and I just re-uploaded it and deleted the old one because it had no use at that point. I kind of just cut 3/4 of the way through it. Anyway, we are back. Let me show you where I am with things. I did, let's see, 7 out of 45. I had said I'd probably get some more brilliance. I did see some. I actually saw 2 at my house, which I normally don't. Still haven't thrown a tonic on. But we really were working on wizarding challenges, and I'm still at 3 out of 5 on the stickers. I'm at 2 out of 15 on the Formidable Foes, and then haven't done the highest chamber yet. So that's what we're here to finish up, is to finish up those chambers and those Formidable Foes. So let's hop on the night bus. First thing, let's go right to Dark 5 and see, oh, there are 3 people there, which means this would be a good time to jump in if I'm not, well, there was 3, now there's 2. It's a new clock, so I didn't even come into that group. This is a new group. Well, Professor, 2 Magic Zoologists so far. Just need an ore to pop in here, or 2 would be fine. All right, well, we have a crew if everybody will go. I need, yeah, you go. I need one of those Magic Zoologists to commit. Well, is focus going to be passed to me? I'm the only professor. Oh, no, there are 2 professors. I keep forgetting. Proficiency was cast right away, which makes me think, and I didn't see any focus get passed unless my game was bugging out and I didn't see it. I think the other professor used an invigoration draft or 2 even, which if they're on that level of if they're on that task, then maybe that's why they were using it, or maybe they were just using it to use it. Shields both the Magic Zoologists, and then I'll be able to shield myself next time. So let's go after, ooh. These werewolves, when I don't have a shield on, these werewolves can be rough, although at least we have proficiency. I'm going to use a potion, though. I have 47 Extimula potions, and I still need to do that achievement of just using Extimulos, so I'm going to use them pretty liberally, although he's going to hit me pretty hard, I think. Yeah, that was a good hit. But I am about to die in a second. But with 2 Magic Zoologists, I feel really confident I will be revived. Yeah, so I'm down. Although, are you watching this? You can see, okay. I was at 0. Now it just threw me back up to 46. I would like to say I just got healed, but it wouldn't have been for 46. Yeah, the game is kind of bugging out a little bit. Nice, all right, so I got revived. I can shield myself, which now means going in against this werewolf, I can last a little bit longer. Nice, so we got him, and we'll come back out and see what's happening. Everybody's shielded except for him, so I can start throwing down, where's the Acromantula? Let's put that on there. And Bravery has been cast, so I am going to go after this Elite Dangerous Pixie. I've got everything I can get. I've got Bravery, I've got a Shield and Proficiency. And I'm currently on a strong Extimulo. I did pretty good damage to it that first time. Alright, so right now there's an Urkling. And there are 2 Magizoologists over there. There we go. I was like, they should be definitely taking out those guys. It would be rough for the rest of us on an elite Urkling. Not impossible, it would just take, especially me, it would take me a while to wear it down. Now, if you notice up in the corner, it says 3 out of 20 left, but you can see there's only 2 foes out there. So it's been kind of buggy lately. In that even just a second ago, yeah, we're about to win. Just a second ago, it said 20 out of 20 after we had killed a couple things. So it's being weird. All right, Jenny Weasley's wand. Hey, Puffskein, that's one of the things I need. That's why I was using that. Cool. Well, let's back out. I don't even know how many foes I got there. Oh, nice. I didn't realize. We're gonna have to go to achievements. I'll show you in a second. Too many things happening at once. Let's go look at where I am for this, though. Oh, wait. Win a Wizarding Challenge in my highest chamber. Got that, so I'll take that spell book. 15 formidable foes. I'm still at 2. As I said, the highest chamber, they don't throw them at you. They're giving you all harder stuff. But that's okay. There was something else that happened. Oh, I didn't have to back all the way out. So one other thing that just popped up, I hadn't even paid attention, over in achievements, Elite Foes Defeated, defeat 100. I just hit my 100th when I think it was a Pixie. It was defeating that Pixie. Anyway, it gives me some spell books and looks like a new title. So not the most exciting things, because the spell books I have no use for currently. And the title is just, you know, I'm not really super excited about titles at the moment. I didn't even notice my port keys. I'm actually really close to 500. What do you get out of that? 20 gold coins. And then kilometers, I'm close on that. Defeat 4,000 foes. Ooh, what do I get for that? 15 scrolls. Not that I need that. All right, so let's back out. Let's get back out anyway. There is some energy on the ground there I could pick up, but I am currently at max energy, and I haven't even collected any today. I was still at max from yesterday. So we're getting back on the night bus, and we will go to, let's do Tower 2, because Ruins 5 and Tower 1 were both busy. Let's see if we can hit some formidables here. Starting out with an opposing. Nice, there we go. So we did get a formidable Death Eater, and then I have an opposing Dark Wizard or Death Eater, I think I saw there. Something imposing is coming up. I just saw the 3 stars right as I clicked away. Yep, it is an imposing Death Eater. So you can see Tower 2, I got 2 imposing and 1 formidable. So pretty decent difficulty level, I guess. They're throwing harder things at me. Which is why I feel like if I just that one lower chamber, that Tower 1 instead of a Tower 2, then I can get like 2 formidables and an imposing, or even like 2 formidables and a common, anywhere in those ranges. So here's an example. I have full energy, and I could use an energy to hit him, but since I have the deterioration hex, I'll just wait that extra 2 seconds for him to attack me. I know it's only 1 energy, and there's energy on the ground that I'm maxed out currently, but it's still, oh nice, and I got a fragment of Death Eater. I'm 3 out of 5 on the images, so the more of those I get. So, that's another formidable, but I still got a bunch to go. So, as we did yesterday, let me run a bunch of fortresses, and we'll catch up on the other side, and we'll see if I can knock out these formidable foes. As you can see, we did finish it out. A couple things to note. There were a couple times I actually got four foes in a Tower 1, which surprisingly, I talked about that when I get 4 foes, they're almost always common. Like that was just traditionally what I always saw. Twice in that little run a second ago, 4 foes, I had one of them be formidable and the other 3 common, which was great. I was never so happy to be wrong about what I did. But anyway, that happened twice, and then another time I actually got in a Tower 2, I think I got an imposing and then 2 formidable right after it. I believe that's how it went down. So anyway, I did hit all my formidables, which was good, so that gets me a witch sharpening potion, which I will probably never use that unless, I guess if I'm in a chamber without a Magizoologist and can't cast Bravery, and I gotta go against an elite, then I might pop out that witch sharpening. And then, so place 5 Brilliant Hall of Prophecy page images in the registry. I could have done that. It could be like 3 more images in at this point. I have a Death Eater ready to be placed right now. But I definitely hit that 5, so silver key there. I kept getting fragments, and I would just place the image until I was done. So let's go over to the registry because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So we're going to go to the events page first. One thing you may have noticed is that I returned the orb. It was just as I left one of the fortresses and went back to the overworld map, it was there. So I went ahead and got it to get another brilliant image towards that task. And when I did it, I realized, oh wait, I'm 20 out of 20 on that. You can see it right now. So that's an image. I'm going to place it now. I could have actually placed that and had those 5 images done even earlier and switched over to other runestones, I suppose, at that point. I never did switch over. I just stayed with the brilliant ones and just kept getting it. By the way, you'll notice I'm only getting family experience. In the past, we've gotten 1,000 experience from placing those, and they had told us that that was not intended, at least. We were still getting it, but they said, by the way, that's not intended. It looks like they've put it into effect that green starred brilliant images that you place down, we're not getting that experience for it. Over in challenges, very cool thing happened. Well, one, it's not the first thing you're seeing here. First thing is Joke Products 1. You can see 21 out of 21. There we go. This page, though, I still need the dung bombs. What was that? Exploding Whiz Popper. I couldn't remember the name of it. Dung bombs, I'm still, what is it, 16 out of 21. 5 more. And this page will go to gold, actually, which is Joke Products 1. Joke Products 2. I'm already actually at gold. The Fanged Frisbee is the only thing I don't have green starred, but Joke Products 3. Portable Swamp, I've been 21 out of 21, held on to the fragments because the snack box, the Skiving snack box, I was 1 away, 20 out of 21 for like a little bit. Anyway, I got that fragment, so I'm going to place that, and it's going to allow me to prestige this page over to gold, and I'll carry some of these fragments over, because placing on a gold page gets you just a tiny bit more. In challenges, it's not as pronounced, though. That's for sure. Cool. So, yeah, we're at 25 now, so I'll need 4 more of those. Awesome. This is where we currently sit. I need to use Tonic for Trace Detection 2 times, and then 45 Brilliant Event. Foundables, I'm 8 out of 45, so I still need a bunch of those. The 2 Tonics will certainly help that when I do that session. But that is going to do it for today's episode. But that will finish up this episode, which was really focused around just getting the challenges portion of the event done. Once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nox.